Chapter 640. The expression on Fury's face was very ugly at this time. He never expected Paisel to be so firm. All he had done was chase those pathetic and poor people away from the clinic, and yet, Paisel was already finding fault with him because of this? Fury truly felt like giving Paisel a tight slap across his old face when he was faced with Paisel's arrogant attitude. After all, he had never been so humiliated and disrespected before in his entire life. However, as he thought about it carefully, he still did not dare to offend Paisel. Paisel was a national expert in Japanese medicine, and he could easily be regarded as one of the top doctors in the country. Fury could not even keep count of the number of powerful and influential people who had been treated and cured by Paisel. Fury knew that many wealthy and powerful people in Westcliff had already benefited a lot from Paisel. If he really had the guts to beat him up today, he would only bring about a lot of hatred and trouble for himself. Therefore, he could only endure the urge to do something to Paisel and snort as he said, "Dr. Billy, you came from a benevolent and gracious generation of famous and reputable doctors. Why are you being so difficult today? You have not even met my youngest son, so how can you possibly say that there is no way for you to cure him at all?" After that, Fury continued speaking, "I can accept it if you say that there is nothing you can do to treat and cure Katsa if you say so after you see him. So, if you are really a genius doctor, I sincerely hope that you will take the initiative to make a trip to Sudbury for my son's sake." Paisel replied coldly, "Fury, don't you know anything about your youngest son at all? Don't you know about his personality and character? Even an old man like me has already heard about all his deeds and doings. Just because he has some money, he would go around deceiving and playing with girls' feelings before he slowly controls and manipulates their thoughts. Your youngest son takes pleasure and pride in allowing young girls to harm themselves or even commit suicide because of him. Even if I were to die today, I, Paisel Billy, will never treat someone like him." Fury was extremely furious at this point. He thought to himself, "The one with the last name Billy. I have already tolerated you long enough. It seems as though you are really seeking death today." After that, Fury replied coldly, "Paisel Billy, do you mean to say that you are going to go against the will of the Whale family?" Paisel replied, "It is your freedom to think and say whatever you want to, but no matter what you say, I will never treat your son. The both of you can walk yourselves out now." Fury had a very cold and stern expression on his face as he said, "It seems as though the Whale family will have no power or authority in Oris Hill if I do not show you what we are capable of." Then, Fury stared at Paisel before he said, "You with the last name Billy, have you ever thought about the consequences of offending the Whale family?" "Consequences? What are the consequences?" Paisel sneered before he said, "So, is the Whale family planning to kill me to get rid of me?" At this time, Fury really had a killing intent in his eyes. He was truly tempted to kill Paisel and dispose of him. However, he also knew very well that he could not afford to kill Paisel. If he killed him and someone with high power and influence needed to seek Paisel's medical treatment, he would definitely be in big trouble. After a moment of silence, Fury replied with a black face, "I will not kill you, but if word spreads out to the public that you do not have any respect for the Whale family, the Whale family will definitely suffer a huge blow to our reputation. Therefore, I am going to let you know the consequence and price you will have to pay for offending the top family in the South region." As soon as his voice fell, Fury turned around and instructed his bodyguards, "Come and tear his clinic apart now. I want you to smash everything in his clinic." Paisel rebuked Fury as he yelled out, "Fury, I dare you to do that." Fury snorted coldly before he said angrily, "You with the last name Billy, I know that you are acquainted and connected to a lot of wealthy and powerful people. Therefore, I have no choice but to think twice about killing you. However, I have no worries or fear at all to smash everything in your clinic and tear your clinic apart." After that, Fury continued yelling, "Let me tell you something. Paisel Billy, if you dare to open another clinic in the future, I will send my men to smash your clinic again. I will destroy your clinic every time you try to open a new one. I really want to see who can help you out then.